Hello EDRPGers, we're following on from our first episode on character creation with a little more in-depth look into your first ship and getting it straightened up and flying right in the licensed Elite Dangerous tabletop RPG from Spider-Mind Games. We'll start with getting your ship going. Your pilot's name of course is the character the ship belongs to, and each ship has its own model and type, which is worth noting down. Each ship has its own stats, and as we chose the Eagle Mark II Interceptor MR1, we'll be filling out that to give you a little example. Firstly, we find our ship make and model in the spacecraft section, beginning on page 139. We can see that our MR1 variant of the Eagle has an agility of 10 and a speed of 7, which we'll enter just up here. Our hull and shields can also be filled out, as they'll not change until we spend some credits and upgrade modules on the ship when our GM finally lets us. Your range and fuel levels can also be found here in a couple of places and entered just up here. For the MR1 we can see that it has 3 small gimbaled burst lasers. While it's good to get as much as possible down, the important things to make sure we get are the +3 accuracy this weapon gives, as well as the 5 damage plus burst damage. We'll be covering combat and damage in both ships and personal combat in future episodes. Try and fit as much detail as you can on these sheets. Nobody is expected to know the ins and outs of every ship and weapon by heart, but having it to hand here can make your battles run much smoother and faster. After getting all of this down, we'll move on to the scores in the top left. Your defense score is very important, and this is what other players or NPCs must roll higher than to hit you while in your ship. The defense score here is equal to the ship's agility, in our case a solid 10, plus our character's spaceship piloting skill bonus. With our bonus of 4, plus the ship's agility of 10, our defense is a respectable 14. Your initiative score here also uses the tactics bonus from your character sheet, but also adds on any initiative bonus from your sensors, if you have one. We don't have one on the MR1, but you can see it looks a little bit like this. Your pursuit score is equal to your ship's speed and half of your character's spaceship piloting bonus. If you don't have a full number after halving this, in the EDRPG we always round down. Your dogfighting score is equal to the defense score just up to the left, plus any dogfighting bonus that you may get from your sensors. Again, the MR1 doesn't get any bonus here, but when you do see it, it'll look a little like this. And that's our first ship setup. We'll be back soon with personal and ship combat tutorials, but until then, if you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. 07 Commander.